A little motivation for you. A little motivation for you.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Tips Tuesdays live rehashed. It is Tuesday, and we are here for another episode of the show. We live for Tuesdays. I live for Tuesdays. I hope that y'all live for Tuesdays. And once again, we have another special guest here tonight, and I'm so excited to sit down, chit chat with her, and get some more inspiration, encouragement, and motivation, y'all. We are going to welcome to the stage Miss Alexia Curry.
Hey.
Ah,
Hello, everyone. Hey, how are you?
I am good. How are
Good. I'm
you?
good. It's good to see you again.
Yes. We got so much to talk about for sure.
A lot going on. Yes.
Yes. I'm excited as usual. Um, just for this podcast. This podcast is so inspirational, not just for the people that I do it for, but for myself. It's something that I look forward to every Tuesday and every season that we have the live rehash. So for anybody that is tuning in for the first time, Tips Tuesdays is a Tips Tuesdays live rehash is a spinoff of Tips Tuesdays. I know y'all probably like, what? It's the same. Well, it's not. So Tips Tuesday just started off as an audio podcast, and here we are, 4 years later with Tips Tuesdays live rehash, where we bring in special guests to rehash those topics that I talk about on the audio podcast and give different perspective. My perspective may be different than Alexia's perspective. So we all need inspiration, motivation, and encouragement, and that's what this show is
Mhm.
all about. And as I said, I'm just excited to see where the conversation is going to go tonight. It goes down in the comments for sure. Um, I'm seeing like a little delay. I don't know if it's like really delayed, but um, y'all know we be working with these technical issues and stuff.
Yes.
So, just let me know that y'all can hear me good and that y'all can see me good if you are there in the comments. I see y'all on here. So let me go over here to these comments and see what y'all. Let me see. I see a hi from Emma Nicole on YouTube. Okay. Remember, we are live on YouTube and Facebook. So welcome if it's your first time. If not, hey again. I'm here and can see you very good. Awesome. That's good to know. Alvis, Kelly, welcome, y'all. Welcome. I see we got some new people in here. I'm guessing, Alexia done brought some friends with her.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Come on in the room. Come on in
Come
the room.
on in. So we both gonna be at the same time, and we was on the same key.
Yes.
Y'all done got two singers over here now. Two singers. Uh-huh. Hey, Chris, I see you in there. I see you in there. Right now, at this moment, what I want you to do, if you are in here, I need you to share this episode out with somebody. We do not want to be hoarders of this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. I am going to share it myself. So here we go. Let's share it on out. And while we are sharing it out, if you can introduce yourself to the people, tell them what you're about, what you do, who you are, all that good stuff.
Well, good evening. My name is Alexia Curry. I live in Fate, Texas, and that is in the DFW area, right through Rockwall. I am a gospel recording artist, so I love to sing. I've sang all my life since I was a little girl. And recently, I have become an author. So I wrote a devotional, and it's named Just Me and God. And it's a 52-week study devotional. So y'all go to Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can get it there. I'm also I own my own home child care, licensed home child care. So I do that during the day. And then, of course, my other jobs, my music and my writing and my songwriting and all those things, I do that in the evening.
Okay, that's your 5 to 9 after your 9 to 5.
There you go. That's what we're doing.
I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Oh, yes. Yes, we're trying to get to new levels. So we have to, got to keep working. So we're trying to get to other levels.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Okay. So I'm excited. Because like I said, you a singer, I'm a singer. Might ask you to hit it too,
Oh my. Okay.
Let you know, Right. Yeah. So I'm excited. Okay. Let me get myself together, y'all. Let me get a sip of this coffee. Hold on. I have to, put the gooder and gooder mug there.
I like that.
Thank you. All right, so we are going to get started. I'm glad to see some new people in the comments. I'm excited for that. Well, y'all know how we do. We get our announcements on out the way. Tell y'all what we got going on. Let's see. Let's slow it down. Here we go. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. Announcement time. It's announcement time. It's time for those announcements. All right, so we got some announcements tonight. And the first one is that you should go and stream my music on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Somebody might say, why those other platforms? Because you can use those sounds. Just like y'all are using the other celebrities' sounds, use the people that you know sounds. Blow up our sounds. All right. So go, right. Go and use those sounds, stream up that music. All right. And here is a little preview of that music.
You've been going through some things, been through heartaches and pains. You gotta know that God is there through the fire and the rain. You've gotta keep your head up when life is tough. You've gotta keep your head up. Don't give up. You should walk by faith and not by sight. I can't give him the same old praise that I did yesterday. He keeps on blessing me. He woke me up this morning when he started me on my way. Gotta give him some praise. I everything I do for you, I wanna please you, Lord. Show me how to be more like you, talk like you, Lord. And show me how to love your people so unconditional. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you, love like you. Lord, I just wanna be like you.
Mr. Mixer got it lit.
Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Been in the state too long, gotta go and get it. I'm committed, I'm so with it. Gotta get to the paper, yeah, you know I'm getting it. Gotta keep the grind so strong, yeah, you know I'm feeling it. Been in the state too long.
All right, so y'all, y'all go ahead and check out everythingtiffany.com. You seen the music that I have on platforms, but go to everythingtiffany.com. Everything that I do, from the podcast to music to content creation, graphic design, ministry, whatever I got going on, it's on everythingtiffany.com. Go on there, check out the merch. We got shirts, we got bags. And then also when I'm at vendor events, I have bookmarks, notebooks. I feel like I'm missing something. Journals. We got it all. We got the gooder and gooder that is going to be coming to you soon. So just be on the lookout for new merch and new ways to support the podcast. Okay. Also, if you need any kind of flyer designs, banner designs, any kind of designs, right here is some of what I do. Tiff Promotions, taking the busy out of your business. Serious inquiries only. Serious inquiries only. Okay. But if you need something designed, I'm your girl. Let me take the busy out of your business. Also, if you have any events coming up, let me be your digital DJ. DJ Tiph on the ones and twos. Make it do what it do. All right. And this is just some of the stuff that I do. Also on the everythingtiffany.com, you can reach out for these other services. So if you need anything, let me know. Hit me up at everythingtiffany.com. All right. I think that is all the announcements.
I thought I was
I think
doing
it's all
something.
the announcements. But yes, y'all, for real, seriously, go and check out all the music. Go. Oh, the most important, make sure that y'all are liking and subscribing to the podcast for sure. Like, share, follow, subscribe, all of that. Tips Tuesdays. I have more and more content that is being released, and there you got something every day that's coming at you with the podcast, because last year we won podcast of the year, so we got to step up the game. You know what I mean? We got to step it up. So I'm excited about the content that I'm releasing out, whether it's a throwback or exclusive content. Like we had our first exclusive episode Friday, so y'all will be seeing extra content like that here in the future. All right, go like, share, follow, and subscribe. Tips Tuesdays. So enough about me at the moment. I want to talk about what Miss Alexia Curry has going on. And I'm saying your name right, right?
Oh, yes, ma'am. You are.
Okay, because I don't like it when people be saying my name wrong. So I just had to
Yes.
make sure. Okay, so I seen on your page, you've been nominated for another award. And can you tell the people about that?
Um, I've been nominated for the Rhythm of Gospel Awards for
Yeah.
my song "Road to Redemption." I think I'm actually in 3 categories for that one. And then I was nominated for the Gospel Music Awards. Then that's in Alabama. So the Rhythm of Gospel Awards be in North Carolina. So I actually will be performing at that award show in North Carolina on June the 20th.
Cool.
I'm excited about that.
Yes, yes. I've been watching your page. I've been watching your page.
Oh,
I'm like, she on the move. She on the moon.
a
I
little
think
bit.
the last time when we interviewed, it was probably around this time last year because it was before the Music Love
Yes.
Awards. But
Yes.
you was getting ready for your Christmas stuff. You've released that. You had a single that was about to be released.
Yes.
I heard that. Um, it was on the road to the redemption on
Road to
something like that.
uh-huh.
Road
Yes.
to redemption. Yeah, I've
Yes.
been following you. I've been following you. I love it. I love it.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
glad that our paths have crossed.
Yes.
Singer to singer, songwriter to songwriter.
Yes.
You know, soon to be author to author.
Come on. I told you, come on now.
Look, it's in the works. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. It ain't talk no more. It ain't talk. I'm like, I got too much in me. It's got to come out. And the last couple of episodes, we've been talking about leaving empty. Leaving empty. So I'm like, I got a lot to do. So I better
Yes.
get to work.
Yes. Yep.
So yes, I'm excited for everything that's going on for you and everything that's happening for you. So
Thank
just put that
you.
out there. Yes. So we are going to get started. I think it was one other thing, but I can't remember what it was. When it comes to mind, I will just
Mhm.
bring it on
Okay.
out.
Okay.
Oh, and you said the name of your book, your
Yes.
uh journal,
Yes.
right?
It's just me and God. It's a devotional.
That's
So it's
devotion.
yes,
Yes.
a 52-week study devotional.
Yes.
Yes, it's
Okay.
nothing that you don't speed through it. You gotta it's study. Gotta study the word.
Exactly.
Study the
Exactly.
word. Yes.
Most definitely. Anybody tuning in right now, if you haven't already, go ahead and share the episode. Tonight we are with Miss Alexia Curry, and we are about to get into this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. We are going to go to this spin wheel after I ask you, what is a quote or scripture that keeps you going or that is currently keeping you going?
Oh wow. Um the main thing I tell myself every day is to stay focused. That's just like the simplest quote you could ever get. And sometimes it's kind of cliche, but that literally keeps me going to stay focused. My scripture would be to seek ye first the kingdom. That's my go-to because I can't start my day out without God. Like that's the first thing. Seek ye first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. Like, and if I for some reason like I'm getting up and I'm busy and I'm doing this, I'm like, oh God, I woke up too late and I've missed my prayer time. I feel like my day is off. So
Mm,
within that, like even with that, like I have to keep myself focused to make sure that I'm prioritizing my day and that God comes first in my day.
yeah.
And then everything after that, like, you focus on that.
Yes, yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. That's one thing that I'm working on.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
working on
We
being more
all I get caught up
intentional.
sometimes. So it ain't,
Yeah. Well, I don't even get caught up. I just don't start. I don't start.
yeah.
Sit around a whole day and be like, Lord, I ain't said nothing to you today.
Yeah. It happens. But
Just
listen, it's
going.
like a discipline. Like you have to um I don't know, it's like you have to make time. Like we have time for everything else. So we have to make time for God. Like he should be
Yes.
the first thing. You talk the person you talk to, the first thing you do every morning. I am guilty. I ain't perfect. Lord knows I have gotten up late. I bam, 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 and I get in the car. I'm like, Lord, I'm sorry. Thank you, Jesus, for the day. Da da da. But um, I try my best to do
Yes.
better each and every day. Like if I have to get up 30 minutes early,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Hmm.
probably the best thing because it's quiet in the house. Like you get that time with God.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean by being intentional.
Hmm.
Cause we schedule everything else out.
Yeah.
And I was watching YouTube one day, and the guy, he was saying, we schedule everything out. So schedule in that time we got.
There
We
you go.
schedule everything out. Just schedule it in. At least then you have that to look at and say, hey, okay, this is my time we got. And
Yep.
then eventually, if you just keep doing it, then it becomes a habit.
Right.
So that's what I'm working on, is being intentional so that it becomes a
Yes.
habit.
Most
It just
definitely.
it's automatic. So I know I'm not the only one. So say it in the comments if you gotta do that too. I gotta be a little more intentional. Put
Yes.
hashtag intentional in the comments. All right, so we are going to go over to the wheel and see what our topic is going to be to start off with. Let's see. All right, here we go.
I think we had this wheel the last time.
Oh. Focus on the do, not the day. So for anybody that is following the podcast and that actually listens to the episodes that are released every Tuesday, you know that today's topic was focus on the do. Yeah. So I'm gonna start this one off because this one was definitely inspired by real life. Because a lot of times, if you are like me, I have like a million things in my head, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I probably got a good like 20 things on my list every day
Hmm.
that I just want to do, but I ain't gonna do it. Not all of them.
Hmm.
So, we focus on the do and not the day. It's basically saying, like I've said in another episode, that if we make our goals for the day smaller than what we're making it for, that we'll get more done. If we get up and just focus on one thing at a time, we can
Hmm.
be more productive
Hmm.
versus having a list of 10 things to do. Okay, let's narrow this list down to like maybe two things off of that list. Because realistically, unless you Superwoman or Wonder Woman, or you just really, really, really focused. The Lord knows I don't be. I want to be focused, but not all the time am I that focused. So if you can turn that 10 into like two,
Yeah.
and maybe spread that 10 out for a week and not a day, then you might get things done and be more productive.
Hmm.
Um, so that is like my best advice for you is to make those bigger things, make them smaller. Um, I've heard somebody say, "How do you eat an elephant?" And they say, "One bite at a time."
Hmm.
You you try to eat a whole elephant in one sitting, and it's like, no, just chew a little bit, chew a little
Hmm.
bit, chew a little bit, then eventually the whole elephant will be gone you know so that's a good analogy for you, to break down those things that you're trying to do, because a lot of times we overwhelm ourselves
Oh
with
Lord.
everything in one day. It's like, you cannot do everything in one day. It would be
Yep.
nice, but then you're gonna be sleeping for the next 2 days because you done exhausted yourself.
Absolutely.
I
Been there,
mean,
done that. Yes.
unless that's the goal. I don't know. But I suggest break those big things down into small things so that you can make a big accomplishment.
Mhm.
Okay. So what you got on? Focus on the do, not the
Okay,
day.
so my thing with that, I have definitely had this conversation with my daughter not too long ago about me having so much going on because at one point I was very overwhelmed and it kind of made me sick physically because I was doing
Mm,
so much and my mind was on so much. I couldn't sleep, couldn't do too much. And I told her that I need to sit down and write just exactly what you said. It's funny that you
mhm.
said that, but exactly what you
Affirmation.
said. Write things down. You know, you can't do everything in one day. You may not be able to do it all in one week. Um, my advice is to prioritize what's the most important thing at that time, at
Mhm.
that moment. Something that you have on your list may not even be important right now. So when you're making your list, prioritize what it is that you need to do, whatever that main thing is, that most important thing, like that should be your top thing, your first thing to do. After that, you prioritize each thing. And like you said, don't try to put it all in one day. Stretch it out because those
Mhm.
those things that are not so important, that's just like don't even worry about that right now. So because some things just should not stress you out, you know,
Right.
everything should not just stress you out. So if prioritize your time, um put God first. That's number one. And whatever comes after that, make sure that you put that in order as priority is
Mhm.
required.
Mhm. Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, it's like right now I'm sitting up here thinking, I'm like, man, I need to clean my room. I need to clean this room that I'm in. I need to go through my storage and reorganize and clean that, clean under my carport. It's
Mhm.
a lot of things that I'm just
Right.
like, I need to do this, I need to do that. I need to get writing on this and writing on that. It's like you gotta just break it down or you will just drive yourself crazy,
Yeah, you
you
will.
know.
You
You
will.
never make it to that step that of
Listen,
accomplishment.
yeah, a lot of people, I'm a pen and pad person. I don't do a lot of putting stuff in on the computer or whatever. I might put it in my notes in my phone, but I love to write down things. It makes
Mhm.
me go back and look at it.
Mm.
And for whatever things that I've done, check those off or scratch it out and move to the
Yeah.
next thing. Don't and like I said, if it's not that important, don't linger too long. Because stuff like
Mhm.
that, little small things can kind of overwhelm you if you spend too much time on one thing when you could move forward, to doing something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. So focus on the do and not the day. Don't worry about how long it's taking you to get it done. You know, just worry about, okay, I got this little bit done right here.
Hmm.
It's just a corner of the room. Just get that one corner.
That's it. And let me tell
Really
you,
quick,
there is
you know?
never enough time in the day to do everything that
It's
you want to
not.
do.
It really is not.
There's
You
never
know,
enough time.
I used to think, because years ago I was a stay at home mom and wife. And people would be like, "You don't get bored being at home?" I'm like, "No, it's always something to do."
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, ma'am. Been there.
It's always stuff to do.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now I'm like, oh man, I got a lot to do. Anybody else, like I said, looking in would be like, well, what all you got to do? Like, no,
Right.
it's stuff to do. But you can never do it all in one day.
No. And that's
And
especially if you have a family, if you're married, you got children, I mean,
if you
all
work.
those things. And then if you are a singer and you're an author and you're a songwriter and you got a job and that's a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
even with that, that's prioritize your time. That's the only way, honey, that's the only way I can keep myself sane
Mm-hmm.
is to
Yes.
choose what's the priority at the moment and deal
Yes.
with that. When I'm done, scratch it off, go to the next thing.
Most definitely. Most definitely. All right, so y'all getting some nuggets, put them notes in the comments, I know we ain't the only one that deal with we ain't the only ones that deal with this.
Yeah.
Put some notes in the comments if you are
And
in.
let me
Remember,
say
share,
this.
share, share. You said
Yeah.
what?
Let me say this. Show yourself some grace. Um,
Most
there are a lot
definitely.
of times that people are looking up your children, your husband, your wife, your whoever. They need you. They look up to you, and you find yourself doing, sometimes not taking care of ourselves or not, really dealing with a lot of things, but you are dealing with things. You may not seem like think that you are, but show yourself some grace. Give yourself some time
Amen.
for you. You
Mm-hmm.
cannot do everything. You just can't. You're one
Mm-hmm.
person. So
Yeah.
make sure you show yourself some grace and spend some time taking care of yourself. Self-care.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Make sure
Take a
you put
break.
that while you on your list of priorities.
Yes. Because I always say, you got to be here to take care of everything. So you need to
Exactly.
take care of you.
Mhm.
So definitely take a break. I'm speaking to myself sometimes because, like I was just telling her before the show started, it's a lot of times my husband would be like, "Babe, just don't do nothing," and I'm like, I can't just not do
Right.
anything. Like I have to always be doing something. We could
Something.
be watching TV and I'm gonna have my laptop doing
Yep.
something, working on something. It's very rare that I just sit and just chill and do nothing, or I
No.
be asleep somewhere. And that's just real.
Yeah.
So yes, give yourself grace and learn how to take a break and give yourself some you time.
Yes.
It's for men, women, whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Self care is important.
Yes,
Most
it is.
definitely. Yes.
It's
All
only
right.
you only get one body.
Exactly.
I gave you this one body. You
Mm-hmm.
take care of your body, take care of your temple, even the things that you eat. And even if you don't exercise, it is what it is. Some people are extremely busy, but sometimes it's not bad to go out for a little walk for 5 minutes to get some fresh air. Clear your
Yes.
mind. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah. Enjoy God's creation.
Yep.
Yes. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're getting off to a good start. We're getting warmed up. Let's go back to the rim. All right. What is this? There we go. All right.
All right, what the wheel got for us this time?
I thought I had took this one out, but hey, man, I want to see your perspective on this. How
How
you
you
go
go
through
through
determines a lot. How you
Oh,
go
how you
through
go through. Oh, that's
determines a
a good
lot.
one.
Yes, so
Okay.
I'm gonna let you start on this one.
How you go through. Oh, that's a good one. I think I kind of talked on this at some point. It's somebody, I don't know. I think your response when you're going through something says a lot. How
Hmm.
you um how you handle it, how you respond to it. And sometimes I say some things don't require a response, but it just depends on who you are. I don't know. um, but if you are a child of God, if you have um, reading your word, if you are, saying your prayers, talking to God, um, your response will be very different from somebody who's not in their word. So I think how you deal with the things that you go through, and sometimes that means some things, we're human, we get upset. We may say some things, but even at that, um, be angry but sin not. There are things that you can say that that you don't have to say out of order. I'm trying to say this the right way. I'm trying to choose my words right. Trying to use the words
Look,
correct. Choose my
we're very
words.
transparent on this show. Go ahead and
Okay,
say
okay, so good.
it.
So yeah, make sure that you are choosing your words. You know, I listen. I'm gonna tell this quick story.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
yes.
very transparent.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, so I retired from doing hair last year in November. I did hair for over 30 years. And last November I retired. But the shop that I was working in, it was an older lady in there, and the lady that owned the building wasn't there that particular day. And so the lady, she got upset with me because she wanted to use my dryer, and she ended up just kind of taking it. She had her lady to put her purse in the chair, so I could not use the dryer. And I was like, wow, like, do you need the dryer right now? She was like, well, I have somebody else coming, so I'm gonna put her under your dryer, and then I'm gonna save my dryer for my lady that's coming. And I'm like, okay, that's not how this works. But anyway, I ended up calling the owner of the shop, and I was like, hey, I need to use the dryer, and I'm wondering, Miss so and so, she kind of took over the dryer. She was like, well, no, that's not how we operate, da 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 da. So she in turn ended up calling the lady, and when she got that phone call, she came back in that room and she went off on me and was just she said, you just being very vindictive, and you are da 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 da, and she just went off. And at the time I was shampooing one of my lady's hair, and I turned the water off, and I gripped the side of the of the shampoo bowl, and I guess the lady in the chair saw my facial expression, because everything that was rising up in me was about to come out. I don't know what I was going to say, but I know it was not going to be of God. I do know that.
Hmm.
Listen, we say, but we ain't forgot no words. So
Hmm.
she grabbed my arm and she looked up at me. She said, do not shame God. And I was like, Lord have mercy. And I just kind of took a breath, and I was like, okay. And I didn't say anything. But in that very moment, I was just like, if she had not been there, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what I would have said to this woman, but I'm saved. The things that I say, the things that I do, people are watching me. Like, you can ruin your witness um, just by blowing off at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So your response to certain things matter, because although I wanted to say something and at the moment I did not, later on, she never apologized. And I never brought it back up, but she ended up, like, talking to me. Like, she would come in and speak, where before she wouldn't. But I felt like if I had said something out of the way, that just probably would have messed that whole relationship at the salon up. So
Yeah.
thank God
Mm-hmm.
for having somebody there in that very moment, because God already knew.
Most
He knew
definitely.
what was going to happen that day. Um, he knew what was going to happen. I
Um,
did. Thank you,
you have to
Jesus.
send somebody in and say, don't act
Yeah.
like that.
And her words were very kind. She just grabbed my arm. She said, don't shame God.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. I was like, okay.
And look, he knew.
He
He
knew.
knew. God knew. Let me send this person over here.
Yeah.
You got to act the fool. And
But I
y'all
did.
know.
And even though I did not say it, I was thinking it, and I still had to
Mm,
go back and ask God for forgiveness,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because in my head it wasn't right. So I'm just glad
Right.
it didn't come out right. So I mean, there are things that we do and we say, we still must ask God for forgiveness. He is a forgiving God. Thank
Yes,
God. He is a forgiving God. Um,
definitely.
but even through tougher tests and trials, um, the way we respond should be different than those in the world. If we say that we are a child of God, and not, like I said, I'm not saying we are human. things hurt us, um, losing a job, losing a loved one, all those things are very tough. And people have gone through, I have people in my family who's gone through cancer and things that we've had to deal with, but we have yet had to trust God. And the
Hmm.
way that we respond to that is through prayer. That's the only way that we can get through a lot of these things, because if we don't have that comfort, we got human comfort, but there's a void. There's another comfort that needs to come in, and God has given us that comforter. So when
Yes.
we go through that, that determines, the outcome. A lot of times, is how we respond to it.
Yes. Yes. Anybody that's on here that was there for my first sermon, it was about reacting and responding. Are
Mhm.
you reacting or are you responding?
Yes, that's different.
Reaction is just right off the top, you giving them
Yeah,
Responding, you got to slow down a little bit and think about that thing.
I think about
Or
it.
say a
Yep.
little quick prayer or something, you know what I mean? But we
Hmm.
definitely want to be responding and not reacting. Anybody can react, but can you just respond?
Right, right.
And like you said, sometimes responding is not even saying it.
Mm-mm.
That's the loudest response.
It is. Sometimes people don't realize that, but silence is an answer. Just
Yes,
walk away.
yes, most
Hmm.
definitely on that. Uh, somebody said, "Well said." Hey, I see y'all in these comments. Hey, 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 hey! If you just joining in, go ahead and share out the episode. Don't hoard this inspiration, motivation, and encouragement. All right. So yeah, how you go through it determines a lot. It determines what people are going to say about you, what people
Hmm.
think about you, and everything. People are watching, people are looking
Yes.
at what you are doing, whether you think so or not.
Yes.
You gave your story. So I guess I give this story. So I was I was at work today, and me and my son we work at the same place, and we was driving the same car, and I got the keys from him to go to lunch. And so I said, "Where did you park, son? Did you park all the way at the back of the parking lot?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Well, you got the handicap sticker right there. Why you just parking the handicap?" He said, "Because somebody at handicap might need the parking." So I was like, "Well, look, this was the real part of me because I was like, well, the way that my feet is set up, I'm handicapped." He said, "No, Mama, but you said your words is powering the tongue," and I was like, "How dare you?" But that just goes to show, he's listening, he's
Yes.
looking. He might not, do everything just the way I want him to do it,
Yep.
but he's listening and looking. People are watching you in
All the
everything
time.
that you say and everything that you do, whether it be
Yep.
small or big. People are watching you. So how
Yes.
you go through things, how you do things, how you say things, it determines a lot.
Oh yeah. Most
Yes.
definitely.
And
Yes.
it's funny that they happened and that was like he's like, "No, mama, you said the power of the tongue. Don't be saying that." So when I reparked the car, I reparked it in a regular parking spot.
Okay. Look at you.
I didn't go to the
Look at you.
handicap. Um, but I didn't go to the back of the parking lot either. So yes, very, very important. He's definitely been listening to you in HD. Yes, he has. He has. And he shows it every day in some small way that, we did some good parenting.
That's good.
Um
That's good.
so yes, how you go through it determines a lot. I'm glad to see y'all up in the comments again. If you just be parking anywhere. He showed too. He showed too. But anywho, we're gonna go to another topic. This is good. This
Right.
is good. I always like these conversations. They you just never know what they're gonna lead to. All right, here we go. Let's see. Walking by faith, man. We can talk about faith all day. We can
Listen.
talk about faith all day. I'm gonna start it off because I said we can talk about faith all day. See, we can talk about faith all day, but when you gotta use the faith is when it's the biggest test. Is when the biggest test is.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
I've been writing. Uh, let's see, we're in 2026, so about 2 years ago is when I had just started writing a whole bunch of songs, like 30 to 40 songs, back to back to back to back to back. And each song had something about faith in it,
Mm.
trust in God, leaning and depending on God, all of that, right? But it's not until probably this last year that I don't know if you go through this as a singer and a songwriter, but it was like, okay, I gave you these songs. Now I need you to live out these songs
Mm.
because I need you to be able to believe in what you're singing, number one,
Yes.
and to have some power with what you're singing. I mean, you can write a song and you can write it all cute and everything, but if you ain't been through it, then you just up singing a pretty song. Y'all heard that in I Don't Wanna Sing Just a Pretty Song, you
Mm.
know. It's just a pretty song. You ain't went through nothing. How you supposed to tell somebody about something you ain't went through?
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the song Walk by Faith when I was like 16 years old. Okay. And we brought it back in 2024. Same song, different age. Um, but this time with Walk by Faith, it's like, okay, now you can sing Walk by Faith, but I really want to know how much faith you got. I don't know if you heard the song Faith, 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 just a little bit of faith. Yeah. It don't take a whole lot, just use a little you got.
Yeah.
Uh Sometimes when you get into these situations, it's hard to just use a little bit of faith. The mustard seed of faith. But God,
Mm-hmm.
I want to get you into a position in life where you just only trust, lean, and depend on me.
Yes.
Like we are quick to go to family to get help, friends to get help. But the first thing that we should have did was to just go to God.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of times we will go to God, but then because He's not moving quick enough,
Yeah.
He's not moving in our time,
So we
then
think.
we come up with all our BCDEFG
Yeah.
plan. You know what I mean? Like God, you didn't do A, so I'm gonna have to. I gotta figure it out. But he's like, well, if you could just figure it out, then what am I here for?
Right.
What am I here for? Why am I being God? He's like, I
Mm-hmm.
want to be God in your life. You're not allowing me to be God in your life. You're not um being patient and
Yeah.
just waiting for the answer. Because sometimes, that answer that we think that we waiting for is not the answer that we want.
Yes.
you know, and we want to, we be like, I've seen several videos
Yep.
where it's like, God, I'm believing you, I'm trusting you, and he'll be like, okay, quit your job. No,
What?
that's not what it,
What?
no, that ain't the answer. But it's like God is like, let me be God. You
Yeah.
know, if you could do it, then you would, but you can't.
Mm-hmm.
So you might as well trust and
Right.
lean and depend on
That's,
me.
yeah.
You
That's
might as
good.
well walk by faith and not by what you see.
Mm-hmm.
You already don't know how you're gonna get out of the situation. So you like, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Walk by faith, not by sight. You know, go on, take it because I can talk about it. I can talk about it.
Listen, one of my pastors that I used to go to attend this church, he gave out these little packets one Sunday, and all it had in it was a mustard seed. Had been talking about faith.
Mm-hmm.
And these little packets, he said, I want everybody to line up, after church, I want to anoint you and give you this packet. It had just a mustard seed. And I literally opened up the pack and I was like, ain't nothing in here, because it was like down off in the corner of the little packet, like it had sunk down in the corner. So the
Mhm.
more I opened it, I saw it and I was like, wow, who doesn't have this much faith? Size of mustard seed. Who don't have this much faith? And I thought about it because that me, I'm talking to myself, because at one point in my life, I didn't even have, I didn't have that much faith. But God had, I ain't gonna say God, an incident happened to my son back in 2021 that caused me to trust God like I had never trusted him before, because there was nothing I could do. I had nothing else. All I had was God. And he brought him out of that. And then the following year in 2022, he had another incident where he got shot in his head. And if I tell you that faith, I'm not going to, Lord, please don't let me cry. Faith, I'm going to tell y'all, there is a time in your life that something will happen that will cause you to fall on your face, because there's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. You are not in control. You can't fix it. All you got is God. And my faith since that time, not saying that I haven't had faith, but there are times in my mind where I've doubted God. I'm human. I've doubted God. But from 2021 to 2022 up until right now, nobody can shake my faith, because I know what God can do. And when you walk by faith and not by sight, you trust God to do exactly what he says he's going to do. I didn't quit my job. I got fired from my job in 2024. I thought everything was good, but today I tell everybody that woman did me a favor, and I don't believe it was her. God kicked me out of that job because he saw on down the line what was in store for me. And ever since, it's been 2 years, y'all, 2 years. It'll be 2 years in August. Since then, I have written a book. I have wrote songs, wrote music. I've opened up my own childcare, and it's thriving. Don't put so much faith in yourself to think that you are doing anything on your own. God is doing everything for you, because if he cut you off today, if he takes the breath from your body, that's it. That's something you can't control. God controls that. He controls everything. So faith is a walk. It's not a it's not a sprint. It's a
Mhm.
journey. We're walking,
That's
honey. Get your backpack. You are walking by faith every day. You are learning something every day. So please don't take God for granted, because he is there to give you everything you need every day, all day. It's kind of
yes.
went on from that, but yeah.
No, that's right on point. I mean, that's a little bit of your testimony, and it's kind of similar to mine this past year and a half or so. Um, in May, I ended up quitting my job where I was, and before then, he had been told me to quit the job.
Mhm.
And but you know how we are realistically, it's
Yeah.
like, oh God, I
We
got
hold
bills
on
to
to it until
pay.
we see something
How
else.
yeah, yeah. You wanted to give me a different confirmation there. I
Yeah.
don't think that's what you're saying. You know, how we telling God what he's saying. But when it was time, right before I quit, he was saying, quit, quit. You know, I ended up going to a conference, and the whole time that I was there, I kept hearing, let it go, let it go.
Mhm.
Before that conference, I kept hearing, let it go, let it
Mhm.
go. But I'm just like, I'm about to let it go. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a bills to pay. I got to do this. I got to do that. You know. Um, but he kept saying, let it go. And so finally, I was like, you know what? After the conference, I was like, okay, I'm going to have the conversation with my husband. And
Mhm.
then his response is gonna be my confirmation.
Oh yeah, okay.
And we said we was eating, we're about to eat, and I was like, I gotta talk to you about something. And he was like, what? I was like, well, God's telling me to quit my job. And he was just like, okay, all right, well, we'll figure out whatever we're about to do. But okay. And so I wasn't expecting the answer to be that quick. I'm like, okay.
Want a little hesitation.
Right, right. That was
Yeah,
that weekend. That Monday, I went in with my 2 weeks, and the lady, a little cocky, but she was like, "Okay." I did my 2 weeks,
yeah,
and did the full 2 weeks because everybody was shocked about that. They was like, "Girl, you could just you already put in your 2 weeks. What you working? I still need this little last
right.
2 weeks
Love money.
back." Oh, but from then and all the way up until now, I got another job or whatever. But that whole year, yeah, because it was almost a year when I got this job that I have now. Um, but that whole year, um, bills didn't get that bills got paid. Uh, we sure wasn't starving. We
Yeah,
ate everything. Like God is showing that, okay, I got you. I
yeah,
got you. Among showing me other things where you gotta walk by faith.
yeah.
And then not only that, in that year's journey, by me quitting, like you said, God already knows what's ahead. He knows what's ahead. He knew within those next few months that I was going to be going through some things personally,
Yeah,
um, uh, health wise with my husband, things like that. I would have ended up quitting the job anyways at the rate that things were going,
hmm,
but I was able to not have to be obligated to a job and be able to take care of my husband, get him back to our new normal and things like that. But if I would have been tied down to a job, I wouldn't have been able to do
right,
that. I wouldn't have been able to be 100% focused on that. You know what I
right.
mean? So in that process, of course, no, I wasn't looking at it like that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But now that I look back over it and I see that by me walking by faith and being obedient, finally, and quitting the
Yep.
job, and it had to get to a point where it was like, okay, you're not gonna quit. Okay, well, I'm gonna put
And that's
somebody
it.
here
Sometimes God has to get
to
our
put you
attention.
on out of there.
Oh yeah, He has to
Yes,
get our attention.
yes, and he
Hmm.
did. And he did. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sitting up here holding on to something I'm not even supposed to be doing. My
Exactly.
time is up here. I've done what I was supposed to do here.
Yep.
Like I said, I didn't see that in that
Hmm.
moment. But God knows, God sees, and that's the reason why He's God.
Exactly.
Otherwise, we wouldn't need Him. We
Yeah.
wouldn't need
And that's what I said. When
Him.
I got fired from that job, I was
Yes.
first of all, I was mad. That was the first thing. I was mad. So I called my husband. I was like, listen, I just got fired from this job. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. I said, I don't even know why. Which later on I found out why. But that was neither here nor there. It
Hmm.
was time for me to leave. And I was trying to wait until summertime. Like thinking of trying to wait till the summer. But it was already stuff in motion. Like God had stuff in motion. And I
Yes.
was up and that same day that I left, I got a phone call that this lady wanted to bring her child to my child care. I wasn't even open yet.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, Lord, I see you. You
Yes.
already
It's
working.
show you. Hmm.
But yeah.
It's show you.
And he'll show you quick. He'll show you.
Yes.
But you
Yes.
gotta
Like I
trust
look.
him. That's the thing. You gotta trust him. You gotta
Yeah.
trust him. You gotta believe
Yeah.
he can do it because he said he can. That's
Hmm.
what the word says. If you read the word, you'll know that he can do whatever he said he's gonna do.
Yes. And he will show you intentionally his care for you.
Yes.
Like you just said, somebody called, you ain't even had the daycare open yet.
No.
Somebody called me asking about some business. And I'm like, I don't have no building yet.
Yeah. See there?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But we speaking it on
But it's
into
coming.
existence.
Yeah.
I'll call you when I get the business started. Sure will. You on
Yep.
my list.
Yes, ma'am. So that's
Yes,
how he
you can
works
show.
though. That's how he works.
Yes. That ooh, that's good. That's good. That is good. Walking by faith. So y'all look, whatever it is, you be obedient. Be obedient. What they say, obedience is better than sacrifice.
Yep, that's it.
Obedience is better than
That's it.
sacrifice, y'all. And within that obedience, you're gonna have to do some sacrifice too. So
Listen.
let that hit you. Let that hit you. Go
Yes.
with some sacrifice.
He didn't say it was
But
gonna
do
be easy, but you gotta
yeah,
trust.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So but yeah, in that journey of me just walking by faith, back to those songs and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a song. Well, I wrote a song. Probably, yeah, it was probably before all of this started. It definitely was before all this started. But it says, "I can't see everything that you're doing for me, that you're doing for me. I know that everything is working out for my good. It's working out for my good." You got to remember that. You got to
Yeah.
remember that all things are working
Yes.
together
All
for the
things.
good of
Yes.
those who love the Lord.
And a call
You got
according
to
to
you got to remember to say the whole scripture because a lot of people we just say all things work together for my good. But do you love the Lord? Do you love the Lord?
yes.
Are you a child of God?
Yes.
Everything is working together
It's working.
for our good, no
Yes.
matter what it looks like in this moment, in this hour, in this
Yes.
time,
Man.
in this time of the world. No matter what it's looking like, just
Yes.
know that it's all going to work together for our good, and
Yes.
that God loves you through everything, and He's going to show you. He's gonna show you. You got to pay attention though,
Yep.
because God
Yep.
be showing intentionally that I care about you. If I can sit up here and care about the birds and everything else out in nature, surely, I can care for Alexia. I can care for Tiffany. I can
Yes.
care for April. I can care for Tevin. I can care for Lakeisha, Caitlin, Sandra. I can care for
Everybody.
all
Everybody.
of my creation. I'm gonna show you how much I love you. Yes, you're gonna go through some things, but I love you. Did nobody say it was gonna be easy?
Oh no.
All right.
Uh-uh.
Look,
Yes.
PNC, what you gonna sing for these people?
Listen, you just said something. I love this song. I can't even remember her name, but I listen to this song every day. It says, if he dresses the lilies with beauty and splendor, how much more will he clothe you? That is one of my favorite songs. How much more if he watches over every sparrow? How much more does he love you? How much more?
Yes, yes. I love it. I love your
It's an
voice too. I love
unconditional
it.
love, y'all. God has an unconditional love. People have
Yes,
conditions on their love. They might love you today, not tomorrow, maybe not next week. Then they come back. It doesn't matter what you do. God loves you.
most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely. I'm gonna have to like speak into existence a collaboration. We're gonna have to collaborate on the songwriting and singing. Just saying. Just put it out there. Just put it out there.
Come on.
Um, you know, right now the air and stuff ain't gonna let me sing right now. So I ain't gonna
Listen, we don't want you getting choked on here.
we don't need to.
No.
Y'all do a little more talking these days. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Listen, it's
yeah.
coming. It's
Yeah.
coming.
So, but we gonna have to link up in the future. I don't know when,
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know where, but we're gonna speak that into
All
existence
right.
for
We're
sure.
gonna get it together.
Yes, most definitely. Man, this has been good conversation, good inspiration. Um, yeah. We're gonna have to do this again for sure.
Oh yeah.
Do
I
this
enjoyed
again for
myself.
sure. Yeah, we're gonna get her back on the show. Y'all know she be busy and everything, so no, she be busy though, for
A
real
little
though.
bit. Just a little bit.
Yes, Miss nominee, winner, everything.
Oh.
Yes. I was speaking of winners. Um, I did forget to tell y'all. Voting for the Music Love Awards will be starting in June.
First.
I'm nominated for Songwriter of the Year.
Woohoo.
So, when the voting starts, I will definitely be, tagging it on my page. So, yeah. I'm excited about the Music Love Awards this year. Y'all will hear more as it gets closer time for it. All right.
Yep.
So we are going to get ready for what we get ready for. So y'all get ready, and well, I'm just gonna go
Hey
to it.
man, if you do a virtual
Ooh.
church, I want you to know Tips Tuesdays is the first one I'd have ever heard say we put the baskets in the comments.
In the
Hey,
comments, in the
bro,
comments.
I'm done.
It's time to give, 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 give. Give from your heart, heart, heart. And if you like what you see, give from your heart, heart, heart. Say it's time to give.
All right, so it's time to give. It's time to give. If you would like to financially give to the podcast, now is the time, or whenever you are watching this episode. You can give at Cash App $tips Tuesdays right there on your screen, or you can hit the QR code to give to the podcast. Podcast, it ain't free, y'all. It ain't free. Uh, So, like, if you would like to give or just be a monthly financial supporter of the podcast, you have all of those options. Uh, but yeah, like I said, podcasting ain't free, and podcasting ain't cheap. Yes, I said that right. Leave me alone, Kristen. It ain't free and it ain't cheap. And y'all know the economy that we are in right now.
Everything.
Everything going up.
Yep.
But hey, just saying. So, if you would like to financially give, please do so. And at this time, do you have any last words of encouragement for the people? And let them know where they can find your music and stuff too.
What, my phone or your phone? Oh, that ain't me. Okay, so yes, AlexiaCurryMusic.com. You can go to my website, or you can find me on social media on Facebook at Alexia Curry, Instagram Alexia Curry Music, or you can go to my YouTube channel, Alexia Curry Music. All that's me. um,
Yes.
I have so enjoyed myself. I really did like this freestyle talk and the wheel and all. I love that. Yes. So this is
Yeah.
time. My encouragement going out is to first we talked about showing yourself some grace. Make sure you keep prioritizing your time, but make sure that your first priority is God. Seek ye first, and everything else that you're working toward will be added unto you. Um, God loves you, and I love you too.
Yes. And also the link to her book is in the comments. Is in the comments, y'all. Right there. Link
Oh
to the book
yes, my
is
book.
right there.
Look, I'm gonna
It's,
show y'all this.
yeah, show us.
It's
Yes.
my
I'm
book,
excited
y'all.
for you with
Just Me
that.
and God. It's a 52-week study, devotional, and I know you will be blessed with this. I listen. I wrote it, and I had to go back and look at my notes because I thought that my editor had added some words, but
Mm,
no, it was all me. I'm like, okay, I really wrote a book. So y'all, I'm really
I'm
excited
done.
about
Not
this
I really
because
wrote a book.
I did. I wrote a book, and I'm really excited about it because this is all God, y'all. When I say all God, I had no idea that when I lost my job in 2024, that He would sit me down to write a book.
And set you down
But
and set you up.
yes, within that time, I was totally focused on Him. Like He took me away from something that I clearly had been done with, but to give me this. So I want to share it with you. So yes, it's on Amazon.com. Just Me and God.
Yes. Yes. So like I said, it's in the comments on that.
Yes.
Also, the website is right there in the comments too. So y'all make sure y'all go to the website, go and check out everything that Miss Alexia Curry has going on. Yes. So I now I'm going put your book in my cart. I have a lot of people that I know now that are authors.
Oh.
So I have to, buy one book at a time.
No, listen, I've done that. I've bought other people's books, but I do buy them one book at a time. Hey,
One book at a time because it's
I
a
want to
lot now
support
that
everybody. Yes,
I
because I
know.
want to support everybody. A lot of people have a lot of good things going on, but
And
you got to
yes, and
support each
I
other.
actually want to read the books, not just say, "Hey, I'm just gonna get the book to support."
Right.
No, I want to actually read it. And once I get back in my reading zone again, I'm gonna get back on to mine. I got a few in my cart that I'm about to get. So,
Okay. Very
but
good.
yes. So I'm encouraging you on your journey to keep going.
You as
Keep
well.
on striving. Yes, ma'am. I sure will. And keep pushing, keep doing what you do. Don't give up. And remember, somebody's watching you. Somebody watching you.
Yes.
So you got a lot in you. So go on and like my last two guests say, leave when you leave empty. So pour it
Yes.
all out. Pour it all out. Everything that God has given you in this time. All right.
Yes.
So we are going to be back next week, same time, on YouTube and Facebook. I'm trying to think of my next guest, but I cannot think at the moment. But we will be back here, same time next week. Y'all go and check out the podcast. It's over 160 something episodes on there. So go and binge the podcast. I want to see those numbers go up on my streams.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I want to see those go up. All right. Every Tuesday, there's an episode that is released onto the podcast to give you more inspiration. Um, on Spotify and Apple, I think it's on Apple too. You'll get the throwbacks of the live rehash from prior seasons and things like that. So it's a lot of content out there for y'all to be inspired. Go and listen and watch the content. Be a supporter, like one of my biggest supporters of the content. And also with the episodes, make sure that you comment. Let me know if the episodes are resonating with you or not resonating with you. It's okay if it don't resonate with you.
Right.
But even if it don't resonate with you, share it with somebody else because it might resonate with them. All right. So y'all have a good evening. Y'all have a good rest of your week. And until next time, I'll see you. We live for Tuesdays. Alrighty.
A little motivation.